2026.
Woo!
Yeah.
My favorite one yet.
Really?
I don't know. I just think maybe if I set us up for success, that would be awesome.
Wow. This is her favorite one ever, you guys.
You know, I think just if you say it, you can make it be.
Oh my God.
Right? Isn't that thing? We're manifesting.
Name it and claim it.
Woo!
I've been hearing, some people don't like the whistles, Sarah.
You know what?
Have you heard this?
The good thing about anything that I get is that I'll lose interest pretty quick.
That is the good
it's
thing.
not like you're going to have to hear it all the time. And it's actually one of those things, if you tell me how much you don't like, you're reminding me that I have it, so then I'll probably use it more.
Yeah,
so
we
you
should
better
probably.
just ignore
Just
the
let
problem.
us
Kind of
sleeping
like
dog
I
lie.
do with my dog. When I see behavior I don't like, we just ignore, and we reward behavior we do like.
Sarah, it is funny that you say that because we do occasionally talk about how there have been, I don't know how many things in 11 years that really penetrate and I think about a lot.
Yeah.
And one of them was when we talked about the most shared New York Times article of all time.
Yes.
Which was about a woman.
Yes, I think about this article so fucking much, and it really did change my life after reading it.
Me too.
I understand why it's the most shared.
It's hilarious. If you didn't happen to tune in on that episode.
It's operant conditioning. It's what I do with my dog.
Right. This lady, you guys, this lady who was an animal trainer.
Yes.
And also happened to be a married lady. Decided, so genius.
It's so good.
She decided to start trying to get her husband, who was incorrigible. She couldn't get him to do the things she wanted him to do. And that's relatable.
Yeah.
Okay? And so she decided she was going to take the approach that she takes with the goddamn dolphins or whatever she's working with. Where anything they do that you hate, you ignore entirely. And anything that they do that you love, you make you make a big fuss about. And then they're working for applause, and it's like they're sardines or whatever they're giving those darn dolphins.
Whatever lights up the reward pathway in the brain, if you can find that thing and you can get that to be stimulated, you will absolutely follow the ABCs of operant conditioning: action, behavior, consequence.
Right, and Sarah's in the midst of this with her new little puppy baby sweetie pie.
Yeah.
And it's so cute, the video that you sent to me and everything. And it's really great because...
It's great. It works.
Animals and humans...
Yes.
They like knowing what to do. Nobody likes floundering.
Right.
And so Sarah's on top of it. Mm-hmm. And she would make a great husband trainer, too.
Oh, my God. The best.
Wasted skill.
Really.
And
I don't have to train Amy. She's already
That's what
perfect.
I mean. She's
a woman.
Fucking idiot. But, I mean, it is it's a good technique.
It really does work. And it also shows the power of positive reinforcement, where you're
it's not punishment.
or I should say a praise reward system rather than because negative punishment is really when you take something away. I know that. I can hear all the psych majors being like, that's not what positive and negative reinforcement means. I know. But things that's more on the praise
Reward.
side versus discipline.
Consequence.
Yes, versus a negative reaction to something, because that's why saying no to your dog doesn't work. They don't know that. You show them what to do, and they're like, oh, because I think every husband and every dog wants to please you.
They love treats.
They love
Dogs
treats.
and men.
Yeah, it's real easy. So check out that article.
How is that doggy doing?
Oh, she's doing great. She's there is one you find out your dog's odd quirks and things like that after a little while, and I've had her for a week. She doesn't, she holds it. She never wants to go to the bathroom.
She's a tight ass.
She is a tight ass. She's a once a day poop, once a day pee. I'm taking her out every half hour. I'm taking her out
She's doing the work.
all the time to the spots. Then I try
Lots
other
of
things.
opportunity.
Maybe it's going to a place with no leash. Maybe it's going to a place with no noises, no car. I've tried everything. I can't get the dog to pee. She only wants to pee once a day.
It's funny to see though the overlap because you know how you do. You like to be with people that are tight asses like me.
Yes.
You know, that are anxious and sort of like high strung and like organized or whatever. And it's like funny that you picked a dog like that too.
I have that dog.
But
I have a
it's 'cause
dog
you
that
don't
needs
like dummies.
I know I don't need. I don't like dummies, and I have a dog that, just like all the people that I love the most, needs a lot of structure and routine, and that I'm the worst at that. So we're developing those skills, and
We benefit each other.
yes, and
Yeah.
so that'll all be great. But she's doing it.
She's so cute.
It is like the high I get now from my dog learning a trick and learning a skill. It feels like such a rush, and like this, it feels so good.
It's very
and then,
rewarding.
Yes, and I think there's nothing cooler than being one of those people who has a very well-trained dog. I think that is like super hot. If you go out in public
Totally.
and I just go, and now she could do it, like when she's focused and in the house and there are no distractions, I can just do a hand motion and she does the tricks.
Yeah.
I just do like
You're a
raise my hand
dom.
up, and she totally, and I love it. and she's just like and so excited about it. So I'm just
Yeah.
like thrilled every new trick that she learns, and when she gets it, it is like a real rush for me.
Well, yeah, because there is a sense of like, I did that.
Yes, I'm like
And that's really
that?
something to be proud of.
I fucking did that. Yes, but I do know that I would be a strict parent. I would be, and Amy is the fun parent. That's just
Yeah.
it. I'm like, gosh darn it, you'd be such a good dad. And, you know, like, she's the fun
But
parent.
Don't you think that it's because of this stuff? Because I'm good cop around here, right? I'm fine, like whatever.
I'm
And Adam's
bad
like,
cop.
"Ugh." But it's
totally the
you
same.
And Adam
Yes.
are like, you need structure, and like, you guys are more like whatever, creative. Well, but it's like it flip flops.
It is so true.
Yes, and I don't know why.
And I have
but
like
it
no
is.
tolerance or patience for foolish behavior.
Right. Right. But it has to be like something about your own feelings about yourself.
Yeah, it's got to be. That's why I'm learning. Okay, so I see that this is mostly about my own self-regulation and me working through my shit. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Because that is it.
With my kid, I'm just like, hey, you don't have to be so worried. Who cares?
And that I need
Meanwhile,
a
I'm,
little
like,
more of that
losing
attitude.
sleep at night, breathing into a paper bag. Yes,
need a little-
Sarah. Why are people so dumb?
I don't know. It's just hard being a person.
It is, but like it is also very funny.
It's hilarious. And if you can just laugh at it and have a good sense of humor about
We're all
it,
doing our
and
best.
just like accept that I'm just like accepting that this is what I've accepted. If there's anything she struggles with, it's because I'm doing something wrong.
Do you mean your dog?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go there. I'm
If
not
there's
ready to go there myself.
See, it's easier with dogs to
Yeah,
like
it
not
is.
personalize that because they're not like my genetics, you know. But I'm like, if she's struggling getting a concept, it's because I'm not communicating it well, or I'm not being clear in what I'm asking for.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I know.
I just don't want to talk about it.
Right.
It's
So
true.
it is a real and you have to be in the same way I am. Like when I am a couples therapist, I'm working on doing my sessions. People, I'm so emotionally regulated. I'm
Yeah,
like
you are.
ice water. When somebody gets in a fight, I can have like ice water in my veins. It's not a problem. But when it's my dog, or like if it's me in it, the emotional regulation like goes out the window. So
Yeah.
if she's stressed, Like I introduced her to my friend Audrey's dogs, and when I first walked in the door, I was so scared that she was going to bark at or growl or do something. So my heart rate was beating so fast. The dog could definitely. She was
Sense
tense.
it, yeah.
I was tense, and then I said, "Wait a sec, I gotta like go outside and take a big deep breath, because like,
Oh my God.
I'm not breathing." So I have to regulate myself before I expect this dog to be regulated.
So this doesn't happen to me, but clearly it happens to a lot of people. When you go to sporting events and you see the way parents behave about the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, their kids' sporting event. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, their children's games, and they get mad at the ref and the coach and the players and you just think, are you okay?
Yeah. How about some emotional regulation?
For some of them, this feels the way you felt going into that environment, where it's like they take on.
Yes, exactly.
That. Yeah.
You become emotionally dysregulated if you're not aware of what's going on in your body at that time. Those emotions will take over, and you can't train a dog. You can't. And don't you know those parents who are like that, and then they got the babies who are real anxious and stressed out and crying, and it's like, and then I meet babies that are chill as fuck, and it's always because they have chill as fuck parents. And I'm like, I gotta be a chill dog owner, but I'm not.
It's so hard to do.
I am always like, and my girlfriend's like super chill.
Yeah. Well, you guys are a good pair then.
And she's great.
Duo.
She still enforces all the rules and still does everything, but she doesn't like personalize it. And like, some fireworks went off. My dog was scared and then wouldn't look at me the rest of the night. And so I burst into tears like, Luna, I need you to love me. Right. Control yourself, Sarah.
Yeah, well,
who's going to train me?
It's a good reminder of like, just when you think like, I think I'm good, I've got things figured out, I am crushing life. And then some dumb thing will happen and you're like, well, back to the drawing board.
Right? It's like it's like, oh, you were good in all of these environments, but not in this one. And they say like, you have to be healthy in any environment and be able to take that like emotional regulation and these tools.
I see this with rich people a lot, is they think they're crushing it. And they're like, no, I'm good. Because they have money can protect you from a lot of things that suck.
Yes.
That would trigger a lot of things.
Right.
And so then if something happens that is out of the scope of money, they are like, uh-oh.
Dysregulated.
Yeah, they thought they were cured, and it turned out they were just shielded.
Yes, they just had a lot of resources that reduced
which
stressors.
I envy.
Yeah.
And I say, give me that. Give me that problem. I'll tell you a problem we don't have, and that is real cool clothes, because we have Daily Look on the go.
That's right. And the problem I don't have is having to think about that or shop for that or do anything to decide, because unless you are somebody who's going to stay like up to date on all the fashion, chances are good you don't know what kind of jeans to buy.
Yeah, no.
You're buying the wrong ones.
Wrong ones.
And I do not want to be like one of those before pictures of like, this is how millennials are wearing it. This is how you should update your, that you see. I am the before picture, and I don't want that for me.
No.
So somebody else has to shop for me.
And thank God we have that somebody.
Yeah.
Thanks to Daily Look, because this is the number one highest rated premium personal styling service for women, but it ain't AI that's picking those clothes. It's some lovely person who knows better than we do.
Yes, who really looks at your photos, really looks at the the answers to the quiz that you take, and like you can put in people who are like your style icons or Instagram accounts or whatever that you follow.
It's time to get your own personal stylist with Daily Look. Head to dailylook.com to take your style quiz and use code BRAINCANDY for 50% off your first order. Once again, that's dailylook.com for 50% off. Make sure you use our promo code BRAINCANDY so they know we sent you. One last time, Daily Look, Quizmaster.com, promo code Brain Candy. If you had to guess, how many pairs of overalls would you say you have?
Oh, I'd say close to like 10.
I actually thought it was more.
No, but you know what? I've played this game before, and
Did you scale down?
Everyone has. I can't. It's not like I have duplicates of anything. It's not like, you know, you got your
No, it's
winter
all
overalls
different.
and your summer overalls. Those are two different materials. I got
Yeah.
fleece and I got linen. I can't be wearing my linen in the middle of the snow, so I got seasonal overalls, and then you got your regular jean, your black jean.
Do you have any that are like dressy? Like going out overalls? Because I
would love a pair of going
dressy.
out overalls. That is fun. I like a tighter pair or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With heels?
Some
Well,
going
for
out.
me.
Oh, that's very cute. Very cute.
Yeah. And I was like,
see, I don't even have a going out. That's another reason
you
to
need
get.
those.
And then I
Tall
got
daily
short.
ones.
I got short overalls.
Yes.
We're not even talking short versus long, you know.
Where
I got
do my
hiking
short
overalls
ones
that
go?
start out as long pants, and then you can unzip them, and then they become shorts.
Oh, yeah. Those are
cool.
overall. You have a pair of those with
Yep.
overalls?
And they're
Wow.
purple, which is so fun.
That's awesome. I'm really
Yeah,
happy.
hiking material.
I am happy for you and sad for everyone that's having to listen to this. Okay, I have to give you an update.
Yes,
Last night I
please.
went to trivia night.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
The answer to the question. Tell me.
Okay, just to recap in case you aren't privy, I had won trivia night and there was a tiebreaker, and then I thought that I lost the tiebreaker. It was about World Cup goals by the U.S. men's team, and then when we were talking about it on the show, I just did a little fact checky,
Yeah.
and I thought, you know, I had won based on our findings, and like I didn't know what to do because number one, like when you go to trivia night, one of the rules is the quizmaster's always right.
Yeah, that is a rule.
And I consented to that, you know? So I was like, I don't really know if I have a leg to stand on here. Like, he could just fucking say 10,000 and then...
Right.
Okay, but at the same time, he's super nice and whatever. And so, I don't know. I was on the fence about how to handle it. Yeah. And so I went to trivia night and, well, I had a few drinks.
Yeah, well, as one does. Playing trivia.
And by the end of the night, you know, I'm yucking it up with, his name's Cheney, and he's so nice and sweet. And I said, Cheney, by the way, I got to send you this clip, this promo clip from my podcast, because he knows I have a podcast. I'm like, I was talking about trivia night because, like, I think maybe there's a discrepancy. And he was like, what? Okay, send it to me. So I text him the clip.
Uh-huh.
And here's what he said.
Okay.
He texts me back. And by the way, I came in third, and there's a story about that, about last night.
Okay.
Okay, so this was his response. OMG, I was going to say, you got to have me on the show to defend myself, but I really have no defense other than the Wikipedia article I read was confusing. Which
This is very
so
good news
sweet.
for you.
Yes, he's admitting, he said, you're 100% right.
Oh, 100% right. That's what we live for. That's like, you know how the dog gets like treats and rewards? I respond to, you were 100% right. That is like, oh, yeah. That like, oh, yeah.
Was it good
yeah.
for you?
Yes.
And he said, your first round is on me next week, which is so sweet. And I said, your response, your response is all I need. I don't know how you do it. You're a treasure, but you should come on the show anytime just to talk about trivia because it's fun. Because I don't need him to buy me a drink or anything. Right. I just felt like I wanted to
We just had to get down. We just had to know what was up.
But it was so great
Solve
because
the case.
I came in third last night, but I would have come in fourth. But there was a cheating scandal.
I love a cheating scandal.
Have you ever had to deal with one when you were the quizmaster? Tell me.
Don't you remember? Did I
vaguely.
not talk about
This is ringing a bell.
My question, there was a group of older adults
yes.
who were getting everything right in a way that was almost suspicious. So there was a question about a lyric to a Justin Bieber song.
Yes. Oh
And
my God.
I asked them, and I said, okay, sing me any note of that song.
That is a
sing
great
me
way to
one
test
line. You got that question right? Tell me. Sing a line of that song. Just give me the tune. How did you get that answer right then? And then they had to admit that they were cheating. And so I disqualified them. But don't you think that's a good way to call them out on it?
Fuck yeah, that was like, and it was the perfect way to do it because
I'm like, all right, sing me a line.
if they sang it, you'd be like, fucking great.
Right.
You love the Biebs. You got
I'd be like,
Bieber
all right,
fever.
full points. That's all I said. I'm like, I'll give you full points for this, and I will not assume you're cheating. And I think I saw something that made me think. And so I was like, I got the visual and I got this evidence. So go ahead, just sing me a line of that song.
Can you explain to me though the logic of cheating at trivia night?
I don't know. And if my memory serves me correct, some of them were teachers.
Do you think it's like they think they deserve it?
I think that what happened is they were older and everybody else was younger and they didn't
They felt like
yes, and they
but
maybe
that's
felt
bullshit,
like
because do you
the
know how many
trivia
World War
was
II
geared
questions
towards
there
that,
are?
Younger people or whatever. I didn't even write the questions. I was just a trivia host for another company.
That's what burns me up is that I was playing Trivial Pursuit recently, and I felt like it was an older edition, and you realize just how military, World War II is huge. And I started to feel like this feels male.
100%.
Especially the older ones.
Yeah. Oh,
And
for
so
sure they are.
I wanted to find out, for this show so we could bitch about it.
Oh, I'd love that.
And there is this, first of all, they stopped making new genuses.
What? Why?
I don't know. The last one is
What are they phasing out Trivial Pursuit? What's happening?
Well, I think they've been taken out of business from the ChatGPT or something. Because if you want trivia, nobody's playing those board games.
What? Still, I love Trivial Pursuit.
What do you think?
Do you think it's like a?
They started doing niches, where it's pop culture.
Yeah, right. Like The Office Trivial Pursuit or whatever. Right.
I
This
want
is more
the
themed.
general
I
knowledge.
want general knowledge. Same.
Because we love a little bit of a lot.
Yes. A little bit of a lot.
We know one thing about a lot of things.
Yes, that is exactly it.
But I guess we're rare. People want to show that they know a lot about one thing.
Yes. Yeah.
At any rate, I appreciated Cheney, saying I was right.
Wow. That never happens. That good day.
I do feel bad for him that he had to call out the cheaters because.
Tell me. Let's go back to that. How were they cheating?
He was given the rankings, and he said the team name, and he goes, but they are ineligible. I was like, why? My antennas went right up, and he was like, well, they were caught cheating, and I'm like, how?
Yeah.
And he goes, some other team told on them.
Oh my God. See, that's what you can always count on is trivia people are going to call out cheaters when they see it.
It's like you said about crossworders. You're like, these are the letter to the
editors.
editor.
Yes. 100%.
It's the
I know
same
because my
type.
grandfather is that person.
And they're like, nope.
Yeah.
It's like Dwight Schrute, which I am, as we know.
There you go. So.
Okay. So there you go. Thank you, Cheney, for being a doll baby. I love you. You're so sweet.
Oh, that was very funny.
I'm just glad I was right in the end.
Me too.
And we discovered it on this show.
We asked my most knowledgeable soccer friend, shout out to Jessie.
And she was like, right?
that is not correct at all. And then taught me a thing or two about scoring and all this. I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. So
that's probably why he said it was confusing.
Yeah,
the Wikipedia.
yeah. Because then there's points that you get for winning, which is different. You get 3 points for a win, but you could get 1 goal but get 3 points
to determine whether you progress.
In the ranking. and it's like
too
3 points
much.
for a win, 1 point for a tie.
That must have been what
Yes.
was calculated.
Something like that. And then she said, even if you do it by that math, it still doesn't add
It
up.
wasn't right.
Yeah, so
Well,
That was
hey,
fun.
we all
That
make
was fun.
mistakes,
yeah.
but I won.
Yes, you did.
Okay, Sarah. I apologize that was a very long.
No,
intro.
I love it. I love it.
I have to scale that down.
No.
But, okay, listen.
So fun. All of it.
I'm going to tell you about an article I saw in the BBC Science Focus newsletter about kissing.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
feel like this is a very appropriate thing with Love Island playing right now.
Oh my God. That reminds me, because I am thinking about getting into it based on what I've been reading.
Susie, you have to. It's so, and I know a lot of our listeners, Laura, I'm looking at you. They love it, and we are always commenting and posting
Why? 'Cause
and
it's hot
messaging.
stuff or what?
Because it's cuckoo crazy.
Can you explain it to me?
Oh, I love it. Okay, so
So have you read
it's so insane. I saw a post that said the more professional your job, the trashier the TV that you watch. So how are you doctors and therapists liking Love Island?
That
and
makes
it is
sense.
so accurate because all the therapists I know want to watch Love
That
Island.
makes a lot of sense to me.
We want trash.
Right.
Like I don't
Let's
want
let loose.
right. So
Okay.
it is, first of all, this is like all Gen Z. So we're getting people who like were in high school during COVID and are like working on their social
Crazy.
skills. But the UK one are far more like real people who have real jobs. They're like plumbers and carpenters and stuff
Yeah.
like that. The US ones are all models and influencers, and they are just nutty. And so,
Like for real, that's their job. Like that's how they make their living.
most of them are models and stuff like that. There's one gal on there who's my favorite, who she left already. She got kicked out of the villa, but she is an Paralympic long jumper. And she's
Paralympic?
Yes, she's an above the knee amputee, and not
the
amputee.
knee.
She had a non-normative limb, so she just was born with a limb
She has,
deficiency.
like, one.
And she had a bunch of surgeries on it.
Prosthetic.
Yeah, and so she has a prosthetic leg, which was very fun for me and Amy to watch because we love that. And she was the most healthy. You could tell she's been to therapy. I fucking loved her, and of course they kicked her
mentally
out of the villa.
healthy.
Yes, so cool.
Well, yeah, she's not wanted.
Exactly. It's like nobody who's healthy lasts for very long on there. So
Why do you think I never got
5 single
voted out of
women
the show?
and 5 single men enter the villa, and they have to couple up, and they have these challenges where it'll be like you're blindfolded and you just make out with every single person, and then who do you like making out with the best, and then it's like that.
I'm clutching my pearls.
Susie, it's wild. They're basically
believe
having
it.
sex. Like they are doing things where you're like, can you put this on television?
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. And everybody's making out with everyone like you wouldn't believe. So much kissing. The UK one is a little less. They're very tame on that. They waited like 2 weeks before anybody even had a peck. But in the US, people are just like, oh my God, swapping saliva right and left. And
Well, why
one
do
gal
they
even went to the Hideaway on the first week and had sex.
The Hideaway is where you do it.
That's like a couple. You can vote a couple into like this where they go overnight
can
to this
vote?
section. The other contestants voted what couple do they think should go to the Hideaway.
Why
and
would
like
they all vote for themselves?
because some of them aren't ready in their partnership yet. They're still exploring.
Partnership.
Because you have to match up. And if you don't get matched up, then you're vulnerable and can get kicked out of the villa if you don't get somebody.
What do these people
So some
win?
people, basically nothing. The person who, like the couple that wins gets like, I think like $50,000 or something like that. It's not a lot. But you're voted like by America.
This is
who
crazy.
The favorite couple is. It is.
Wait, is there like a new episode every day though?
I wish
feels
every 5
like
days. There's only 5 out of 7 days of the week is there a new episode. One on Sunday they call it, or Saturday it's like the After Sun or whatever, like which basically is like two other hosts get together and talk about what's happened and have the people who are like most recently kicked out, but it's not like what's going on inside the house. But yeah, it's basically you get 5 episodes a week, and every day I'm like, I can't wait.
You get 5 episodes a week?
Yes, pretty much every night.
Insane.
The only night that you don't get it is Wednesday.
That's too many episodes.
You'd think, Susie. You would think.
1 hour?
I too thought that, but I'm telling you, every time the episode's over, I'm like, oh, I gotta wait till tomorrow to find out what happened at Casa. Casa Amor is where they are tempted by other people who come in who are you going to stay in your couple, or are you going to be tempted to go with somebody else at Casa Amor?
Tempted, they just love somebody so much.
There's a couple right now that we really, really like. Shout out to Bryce and Trinity. No, we do love Amora too. But there's a couple.
Melissa Trinity.
Bryce and Trinity. Bryce is the guy and Trinity's the girl. And
are they all straight couples?
Yeah, but there's a lot of bisexual energy coming from the men in that house. The men are very flirty, and there was even a time where one of them showed the other one his penis and said, "Look, I'm having a girth day." What?
What's a girth day anyway?
I had to look it up. I had to Google it. I was like, does anybody else see? Like his, I knew what that meant. He was like bigger around. Like he's like,
no,
oh, look,
I know what the word means, but like, why would it be different each day?
I didn't know what. He's like, oh, look, and he showed the other guy, and the other guy was like, nice. And I was like, what is happening? And then one of my friends was like, I think guys just do that. So I'm learning so much.
It is weird, like how much gayness there is that. Like the locker room shit.
This is a very, very gay show.
Wow. Do you think that a lot of those guys are bi for real?
I do. I think, and then one of them admitted, I think there is information about how he has been maybe like with men or something like that. There are rumors flying around. But you know what else I love? If there is any hint, there was one girl who, you know, they'll they check all of your social media and everything like that and go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. But if anything comes out, like this chick had one of her friends or something like that posted screenshots of their DMs or private messages where she was being racist. And the next day, she's out of the house. And they don't even explain why. They're like, this person's gone from the villa. All right, moving on. And they don't even explain it. They're just like, you're out of there. And I love that kind of like zero tolerance policy for that kind of shit. It was, look at how excited I am. It's so good.
Why don't they explain it?
Because they don't even want to give her the energy of the internet's going to say it all anyway. They know that what's all out there, and we know exactly why.
It seems like it would be better to explain it. To be like, we don't put up with that bullshit. You know what I mean?
I think they must have set that precedence a long time ago because every season almost there's somebody who like something like this. Not everyone, but I've only watched 2 seasons, but I am obsessed. Wow. It is crazy.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try it. Where do you watch this? Hulu? I don't...
Peacock for USA, but Hulu for UK. And I would say... Start with USA is so messy and so wild.
I like that better. I can handle it, Sarah.
But UK is adorable, and you like everyone on the UK season.
I want messy.
I like everyone on the USA season. There's like 2 people I like, and everybody else is like, you're insane. And you could see all of their. Like when you have 20-something-year-olds in relationships going through this shit. You can see all of their survival stances. You could see all of the ways that they, like, all the fear coming out. I just love being a couch therapist to them.
Yeah, whenever you see that, and it's so easy to see in other people and what we all have it and all that. But, like, when you see it, what do you think it is usually that would help? Like, just somebody being like, I love you, you're the best. Like... Or what?
Well,
Like,
I
what
think it
is
starts. It's funny. I just did an episode that comes out like this week about on This Changes Everything about this, about how, and it all really starts like emotionally focused couples therapy, and it really starts with understanding the cycle that you go in and the dance that you do with somebody else, because we usually, and in order to understand that, you have to be very aware of like what comes up for you in those moments. And if you are, because what we see is usually anger and frustration and
You
rage.
mean we as therapists?
Like viewers as the outside
Oh.
looking in, whatever. Anybody what we see, what somebody is the emotion that's displayed is usually anger or like rage and
Resentment.
Yes. But if we were to peel that back or say, okay, if we couldn't use anger, if anger wasn't available as an emotion, what's underneath that? And it's usually fear, sadness, like, I'm afraid that nobody will ever love me. I'm afraid that I'm going to have to do all the work. I'm afraid that this person, whatever it is. But if we can get to that, then you can begin to ask for what it is that you actually need. But it starts with like, being able to emotionally regulate yourself. And that's not, and you know how it is being on television, when there's a camera and you start to get attention for basically being dysregulated,
Yeah.
you lean harder into that dysregulation. And there is one gal, oh gosh, Melanie, you are doing that, girl. You are
Melanie.
dysregulated. And she needs to just take a step back and regulate herself. And then she would stop picking this guy who just triggers her and puts her in this state of fear
But why is
all
he
the
doing
time.
that?
Because he's a fucking love bomber. And his name is Sincere. And I call him Insincere.
His name is
Yes.
Sincere.
Yes.
Okay.
Birth name. Sincere.
So why would love bombing trigger her?
Because she
I
falls for it.
encourage that.
She's like, but then he does all that, and then he goes on, first chance he gets, he goes into Casa Amor and is sucking lips with
Why is he
everybody
doing
else.
that?
Exactly. And then the worst part, she takes him back. It's terrible. We're all mad about it.
I don't know
We're
if I
all
can
mad
take
about
it.
it. I know. See, I'm telling you, it's a big investment, but it is. And then I have to remind myself, all of these people can be my children.
I don't really want to talk about that either.
That is like, oh, these are old enough. I am old enough to be their parent. And I just don't think about that part.
Yeah, let's not.
But I love it, and I highly recommend.
The science of kissing.
Yes. Oh
which
my God.
is-
Back to that.
No, I really love that you shared that with me. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what it said, but I'm also going to tell you like why it was irritating to me.
Okay.
So, the headline of this article in the BBC Science Focus newsletter was 54% of cultures don't kiss romantically.
What?
Here's what they do instead.
Is that
Okay.
possible?
So they're leading with more than half of cultures don't kiss. I think you might be seeing the problem that I have.
What do you mean?
Right.
Do they
Here's-
mean like 54% of cultures kiss in other ways than just romantically?
I don't even know if they mean that or not, but the
French, like a thing?
No, they're saying they do not kiss romantically.
That's insane, and I just don't believe that.
Well, here's why you're mad and why you're right to be mad, because they're sort of, with the headline, they're misrepresenting what they're actually saying. What it implies is that less than half of people
Right.
kiss romantically. But cultures, most people are within a very narrow amount of cultures.
Okay.
So they're looking at 170 cultures.
So we're looking at like Western culture as one.
They didn't name them all, but it became clear that like, oh, you're putting, even if you just did like Asia, North America, so then you end up with a bunch of quote unquote cultures that are really just like isolated tribal or islander groups that, okay, they don't. But to act as if that is a representative number, 54%.
My brain did go to 54% of just people on this planet, right? Which is, I do understand
and
that's not
you to do.
what that is saying, but
and that bothered me. However, let's
go
take
with
it for what it said. Fine.
Clickbait. I clicked.
Yes, exactly. They are saying that of the 168 cultures that were published in this study in 2015 in American Anthropologist, only 46% did romantic lip kissing. And that it said in cultures that don't do it, intimacy is expressed differently. And yet, even though the headline said, here's what they do instead, as sort of like, we're going to tell you about it, they only gave one other example.
Well, I want to know every single one that they do instead.
Yeah, they gave one.
What is it? What are they?
It was in these islands near Papua New Guinea, couples nibble each other's eyelashes.
Okay, that is really funny because I was going to say, what do they, nibble each other's ears? And then when you started to say nibble, I was like, oh my God, what is happening?
That
they
I could
nibble
understand.
their eyelashes? Like,
ear.
Okay.
Now we're talking. I love an ear nibble.
Me too.
But eyelashes, I don't want hair really in general involved in anything
and isn't
romantic.
that weird that if you learn that that is what, you just
They
think
do.
what feels good. But I guess not.
I don't even believe
that's
them. I think it felt like clickbait. It felt like,
that's the only one they explained.
yeah,
I'm annoyed.
me too.
This feels like
BBC
lazy
Science
journalism.
Focus. And it's basically being like, don't judge, whatever. And then they try to be like, they tried to give the science of why we kiss, which is fine, but that's not what the headline said this was going to be.
Right.
So it
was
said
gonna be
that-
about the 54 cultures that don't.
It just said in
Kiss
primates,
romantically.
grooming often, with grooming, how we do.
Yeah.
Chimps and all that.
Okay.
Grooming often ends with a mouth contact, such as sucking debris from other primates' fur. And then as we lost our body hair, hygienic function of grooming diminished and led to shorter grooming sessions that then left just the old lip to lip.
Okay.
But I'm not buying any of that.
I'm thinking, here's
Yeah.
my theory.
Yeah.
If there was a culture that some remote group or whatever where they did create some sort of association between the transmission of disease and kissing, where it's like, because I'm trying to think of any reason why you wouldn't.
Why
Like
you
if
wouldn't
that,
kiss?
Yes, why you wouldn't. If that feels like so then it kind of tells me maybe there is something.
Do you like kissing?
Love it.
Do you?
Love kissing.
Have you always?
Yes.
nice.
No. Because I didn't think my ex-husband was a good kisser.
Get out of here.
Because he
That's
used
so
too much
great.
spit.
Ew, really?
He would deposit it in my mouth, and it fucking grossed me out. And too
That's
tight of a
weird.
tongue.
That feels like
I didn't like that,
territorial.
and it was. But now I love kissing. Amy's a great kisser.
That's nice.
Yeah, but we always laugh because we're like, we don't think that we kiss the same way that they're kissing on Love Island, because they're using so
they
much of
doing?
the sucking face is the only way I could describe it. Where it's like,
Pretend with your
let
hand.
the woman breathe. Like, okay.
Let the
It's more
woman
like
breathe.
the side. I don't know if it's because everybody has big old fake lips, but there's like a lot of exchange of tongue. I think that's it. There's more, and I use a tongue. I love a little tongue action, but not like
Ew.
it is so much. And then you get the side angle where I'm like, I don't think I'm kissing
Just
like
do
that
it
would
with
look
your
like
hand.
that. It almost is like you need another person there, because what it happens is like the lips touch, but you could see the tongues interacting. And I don't think if you were
And
to
you
look
shouldn't
from
be
the
able to
outside,
see it.
that is
That's
my
right.
point. I think that I'm like, I'm
It
not
should all
kissing
be
like
just
that.
happening inside.
Okay, it's not all happen. You could see a lot of tongue action
Why
from
do
the
you think
side
that
angle.
is?
I don't know.
Maybe they know they're performing.
Maybe it's like that. These are my questions that I ask as I watch the show, and why I can't turn
Yeah.
away.
Or maybe that's how young people do it.
I also wonder the same thing.
The outside tongue.
Ugh. It's like there's too much tongue
It doesn't
visible.
look good.
And a lot of lip sucking.
Huh. Oh, really? Do
A
they,
lot.
like, what else?
Like a lip biting thing.
yeah,
which-
lip biting.
And they're like, and then everybody's like attacking each other with it. It feels very like,
I believe that.
and then, oh my God, you have to watch
Tell
this.
me.
You just have to watch
Say
it.
it.
They just like say crazy things. Like one guy's like, I just feel like everybody in the house is really lustful. Yeah, it's called Love Island, you dummy.
Maybe. Wait, do you think he felt like it was too carnal?
No, he was saying like another woman was like acting too lustful and he didn't find that attractive or something like that. And I was like, what are you doing? What is everybody in this house doing?
But that's what
Are
I
you
mean.
confusing?
Did he wanted it to be more romantic?
No,
less
I don't know. I don't know.
sexual?
I think he was just not into her and didn't want to say that. And so it's just that's what you
Coming up
see a
with
lot
something.
of. Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody who can communicate directly. That UK's better at that. They do that,
Is
but not in
anybody
the
on the
US.
show like just not attractive? Period. They should
No,
throw
they're
a
all
couple
hotties.
logos in there.
They're all hotties. I mean, yeah, they're all really good looking.
What's
And
the
most of the guys
diversity?
look like very, very diverse.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
I do like that.
But just with race, not looks.
No, not looks. Well, because half of it is all just like you're following your like.
Is there any normal
Chasing it.
person where you're like, this is somebody who is just like
Who's normal?
regular like
Who's
us?
normal? Nah, because there was an episode a couple days ago that turned into one person was like, what is this, the Bad Girls Club? Because it just started getting crazy. Where I'm like, who doesn't? You know, they're all a little. Bryce and Trinity are my favorite, but they're still. Bryce is still a model, male model, so it's still that kind of type. You know, it's so good. I can't stop.
Speaking of, did you watch Bring Me the Beauties on HBO?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Probably because I've been too busy with fucking Love Island.
Well,
No, I did-
It's
I
about
did-
a cult,
Yeah, I really want to see this.
and it was about a cult that pretty much only wanted beautiful people. Which, if you're going to join a cult, I mean,
Well, that would absolutely entice me to join if somebody was like, "Hey, we want you to be a part, but we
right,
only
but
take beautiful
like
people."
Abercrombie.
I'd be like,
when they
me?
would like recruit
Okay.
people. Yeah.
"I'll join your cult."
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm so
Thank
flattered.
you.
Yes. Where do I sign?
Well, here's the problem with this business model, though, because I get what you're saying, and you'd think, okay, well, this sounds like I'm really lucky
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
really attractive,
Yes.
and that's appealing to be included. However, and this is where cults always get mixed up. They go one of two directions with the sex.
Uh-huh.
They either go, we're all fucking each other and then it's like abusive, or celibacy.
Right.
And they went celibacy with models.
With the hotties?
I'm sorry. What were you thinking?
Well, how long did that last?
Longer than you'd think.
Really?
Yeah, because two of them fell in love and then they were like, I guess we have to leave. And they had to leave.
Oh,
And they
like
were
nobody was doing it like undercover and like that would I was expecting you to say that the cult leader, whoever, was the one who then wanted to have sex with them. That's the part I don't understand.
usually
That I
that's
can't.
step one.
If you're going to recruit models,
Hot people.
I would think it's that guy who then wants to have sex with all of them.
I think there was that maybe theoretically. There was clearly like a gay component with the leader who died of AIDS
What?
in 1990. Yeah.
That
But-
you don't hear often.
Oh, the leader was gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
That's why you got to watch it, because not only is he gay and died of AIDS, but he was so beautiful that it's almost like otherworldly, where you're just like, you don't even seem
Okay.
like a person. You're like so perfect, like a
Okay.
Ken doll
Yeah.
kind of deal. But
Maybe
he's
there was a
also
little bit of that. Like,
something. He was
Okay,
dealing
I'm
with some
fascinated.
demons. Yeah, see?
okay.
And then the main guy of the documentary, his name is Hoyt, and he was pretty much the top male model at the time. Like, there's all these photo shoots of him and like Cindy Crawford and Linda Evangelista, like all of those lady ones that are famous, but the male ones just didn't become as famous in the name recognition.
Right.
But he was at that level.
Wow.
And so he would be like, yeah, I would bang some people like when I was on the road, because like, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But he would still come back and be like totally devoted to this bonkers
Interesting.
ideology. And it was bonkers. It was one of those ones that like thinks that like alien type of
Well, the
bullshit.
image I saw in just like the trailer photo was him with parrots on it. And anybody who's got birds like that, there's something up with he had
Isn't that funny?
parrots that
Why
like,
is it always pet birds that are like
it's
literally the canary in the coal mine?
like if
Where
you
you're
got
like,
multiple and you also struggle with human relationships, there's something
Why
up with that.
birds, though?
Because they talk, maybe?
It's like a proxy. Jesus.
Yeah, it was. And is this on HBO? Is that okay? That's why I did try to watch it, but I don't have HBO. So
Girl,
I know
I'll
I
sort
should.
you
I
out.
know.
I'll sort you
I
out.
know.
Don't you worry. She'll be reporting back next week.
Yes,
hey,
I will.
I'm excited about your new water bottle.
Oh, thanks, Suze. I love it. I could talk for just about as long as I talked
wish
about
they
Love Island
sponsored us.
as I could talk about this.
It
one of
matches
these.
your mic thingy.
Well, and don't you think it kind of looks like Toy Story?
It's adorable.
I got a Pizza Planet decal that I'm going to put on it. That's going to look like.
Right, because Sarah knows I did.
I know.
mine
I love that.
with the brain candy,
And so
it
now I'm going to
matched.
make it look like Toy Story.
That's adorable, but
And it
also
reminded me of like
matches your
Fisher
mic.
Price. Yeah. And all my stuff is like this color.
Gosh,
so
that is adorable.
cute, right?
Great.
And I am
choice.
obsessed. I
Yeah.
drink water now because I didn't know that it could make all the difference. But yeah,
To
shout
sip
out to
through a
Awala.
straw. Awala, right? Can
If you want to sponsor us, I mean, I will sell these.
I know.
I mean, they
Damn
sell
it.
themselves, but
All right. Before we go, I have more to say. Okay. Do you remember when we talked about the Blackest Black?
yes, yep. The
Okay.
guy who made the hole, and then yep, the artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, way back in the day, we talked about this artist who made an art exhibit with the quote unquote blackest black paint that you can make. And it was so black that this circle that he made on the ground of the museum truly looked like a hole.
Because it absorbs all the light.
Yeah.
So nothing reflects off of it, and if nothing reflects off of it, then you just get in what your mind
Absence
thinks
of-
that it's the absence of space there, that it's going
Yeah.
to go straight down.
Yes. And like, I do think we talked about how that artist had procured this paint, which had been previously only used for like military or like governmental stuff. He had contacted them and said like, hey, I want to use it. And he got exclusive rights to it. But I didn't remember or didn't realize that like a lot of artists really didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I would imagine. I don't appreciate
Well,
that.
'cause it's
It's a
rude.
fucking color, and you can't have the rights to a color. I'm annoyed.
I'm annoyed too. And so a lot of artists were, because it's like, fuck you. What?
Yeah.
They didn't even want to use it until he said they couldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there was this issue where they were all mad. And so this one artist decided he tends to work in pinks and bright colors. And he was working with paint makers to create the pinkest pink. Cute. Okay, great. And so he did that. And anybody can go to his website and buy the pinkest pink for like $4.
Well, I like that.
Except that artist.
I love that shit. If you're going to be petty, I'm going to petty you back. Come on.
Yes. Like, come one, come all.
Yeah.
Except you, because you're a dick.
Yeah, I love that.
And so
Everyone except that person.
His name, the guy that makes the pink is called Anish. No, wait. No. The guy that used the black, I guess, is Anish Kapoor. And so when you buy some of this pink, you have to sign a thing.
It says you won't give it to him.
Before checkout that says you are not him and that you will not do anything that like helps get it into his hands.
That's great.
And that this embargo will be called off as soon as he lets everybody use that black.
Good.
So it's not forever. It's just like,
And
hey,
he didn't even invent it.
Yeah.
It was already
paid
used.
for it.
Which is dumb.
And it's the opposite of artists.
Right. It is the opposite of art. Right.
And that's what the pink guy said. He was like, this goes against like what most artists believe is how we should behave. It's all about sharing and whatever.
Totally.
That was in Smithsonian Magazine, and I loved it because I am exactly that petty, and I support all kinds of pettiness.
Yes.
When it screws over pieces of shit.
Yep. Petty princess. Love it.
Okay.
Good story. Good
yes,
update.
That was a good one.
Everybody who develops their color, but the key's not allowed.
Oh, okay. Last one, I swear. Did you hear about the woman who rescued the injured crow and then kept getting thank you gifts from other birds?
Oh, that's like your dream.
I mean,
too bad Susie the eagle died, or hawk died, because could you imagine that hawk would have been like your BFF
I get
forever.
Nothing for that.
No.
Right?
I'm so sorry.
Like, everybody that has been listening to the show for a long time knows that I have wanted to have a crow best friend.
I know.
And I thought, what do I have to do? You know, I'll give you treats or whatever. I don't know what their currency is. But I mean, it is apparently if you help them, which I don't know how to help them or I would.
Right.
But this lady, she went out of her house and there were all these crows like above her house, like squawking up a storm and worked up. And then she realized like, oh, they're trying to alert me or whoever about an injured crow in her eaves, like,
oh my
stuck in
goodness.
there.
That's good on her for figuring
the
that
rest
out.
of us would be just scared.
Yeah. I'd be like, oh.
Right.
Murder above my head. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm going inside.
And not only that, but she knew she didn't have a ladder to get up that high, so she went and got a fire truck and was like, who's gonna save a crow today?
Oh.
And so they were like, okay. So they got the crow and it was injured and they took it to like the place that we took the hawk.
Yeah. Yeah, like animal control kind of thing.
It's like usually it's a sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
Because the animal controls and like of the
that's
they were
really just
like,
clean
yeah,
up
we
the
don't-
dead bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, unfortunately.
So she went with the crow and she said like on the way in the fire truck, like it was like being real sweet to her, like grabbing her finger and stuff, being kind. Okay.
Because it knew.
It knew. It was
They
like,
do
dang,
say that
sister.
animals know that.
It's weird though, because haven't you ever met an animal that didn't seem to know it? And you're like, listen, I'm helping you.
Well, I'll save it. Maybe I'll save it for,
till
but I
next
have
time.
because I have to find it. But I read an article about studies that were done on dogs that have been rescued and how they feel towards their owners versus dogs that had not
Red.
that did not struggle and have a hard life before, come from like like a fearful, scary situation. There's a different emotional. I'll get you all the fun info.
All right.
So I think that there's a thing that animals know about, like, because it's like we were talking about with the behavior stuff. If you know that before this person there was pain, and now after this I'm comforted and I feel, then there's safety.
Okay.
Then that thing becomes
comparison.
yeah. And I think anybody, any creature can do that.
All right. It does feel like sometimes I'm like, what do I have to do?
Well, keep your eye out. Stay alert.
All right. Well, she did, and she saved the darn thing. And okay, so she dropped it off, went back home, and then she got a notice from the sanctuary that the crow was healed and had been let back into the wild. The crow returned to its murder, and she was just walking her dog, and like a crow was there and following them, and dropped like a thank you gift of like a bound like twigs and stuff thing.
Oh my
She was like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. But then it like grew, and there were more and more crows going with her and her dog every morning.
I can't. That gives me goosebumps. Oh my God.
And then she spotted the one because they had put like a metal thing on its leg.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my gosh. And it will like swoop down to like say hi and stuff.
We don't deserve animals.
Can you imagine? We gotta save some crow or something.
We have to save everything.
Everything. I want to only save the grateful ones.
Yeah. That's really adorable.
But it is. I just love it. And she says every morning she takes her dog for a walk and the crows come along. And that it's like this special thing.
You're like Snow White at that point.
That is really cool.
It's the coolest. That's like, if an animal chooses you, that's the ultimate. That's why I feel like if you could teach a dog tricks, if a crow likes you, because they have no reason to do that other than they like your vibes.
Yeah, I do have that with little kids.
Oh yeah,
they like my vibes.
Yeah,
but crows
and dogs like your vibes too.
Thank you.
Bo always loved you.
I hope so, Sarah.
We'll see how Luna, I'm sure, will love you too.
Oh my God, what if she doesn't?
She could recognize the smarty.
Can you tell immediately?
I think so.
Okay.
I knew she loved my friend Audrey last night. I took video of it because I'm like, what am I, chopped liver? I never got anything like this.
What was she doing?
Like cuddling with her,
That's
like
really
nuzzling in her like armpit.
That's nice.
Never gotten anything like that from Luna. I'm just the enforcer of the rules.
That's what you get when you're the
bad
cop.
Oh, I'm the bad cop. So yeah.
Okay.
I just get the cold shoulder from my dog. If I, well, God forbid I take her out to go to the bathroom.
I do think you need, because you're not done with the training.
Oh no. We're like 3 to 5 hours a day every day.
Done.
Yeah, and there'll be trust built up.
Different.
And next up, we're going to the agility courses, and I'm teaching her how. Today, I'm going to teach her how to jump through my arms like this.
Oh my God.
Watch, she'll learn in a day.
Like,
Guaranteed. I've already done like the
guts.
She's an athlete. I saw her jump the other day, and now she can do it. She's out of her like surgery, like she has to stay calm.
Fun.
And I saw her jump, and I was like, "Damn, you can jump high!" So now I'm going to teach her. I go like this, and she jumps through. How fucking cool is that going to be? I saw how to do it. I can teach her in a day. I know it.
Audrey's not making her do that.
I wonder why she doesn't like.
Yeah, why doesn't she snuggle in my armpit?
I'm like, dance, monkey, dance.
She thinks that's the hoop.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, I want to reignite my crow friendship situation. Okay. And also just say to everyone that came to our 1000th party interstellar viewing that left crows around my house.
So cute.
I'm pretty sure we found them all. And the most recent was maybe 2 weeks ago. So it's been like almost 2 months by then. And does this dog need to go out?
I'm just listening for what's going on. I heard a noise.
Okay,
so.
Well, I'll show everybody a picture of those crows.
Where'd you find it?
There are a lot of them in like the plants. And
That's where the
and then
crows like to
did I
be.
tell you I found one in a match?
Oh, that's an excellent spot. That's a
went to
good
lay-
hiding spot. That's
I
a
was
very
like,
cute
"There's a
one.
crow in there."
That's a good hiding spot. Because you
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought of that or
box.
seen it until that time you go to use it. Well done, all you guys.
You fuckers.
Yeah,
But I love it. All right, friends, check out thebraincandypodcast.com for all of our partner codes. We have it under the Candy Codes tab on the website, and go to patreon.com/braincandy for all our reality TV content.